It's now for the judges at the International Court of Justice to decide whether Israel, in its war in Gaza, is guilty of genocide. The South African and Israeli sides were heard this week, playing heavily on the strong emotions around the conflict that erupted in October last year. South Africa mounted a strong argument, but was it strong enough to see a victory? Let's answer this question and more with human rights lawyer Richard Spoor. A very good afternoon to you, Richard, and thank you for joining us as always. And let's start with the merits that surround South Africa's argument before we get to see or unpack what Israel laid out for the judges after South Africa made its representation.
Well, our case that Israel has committed acts of genocide and that we're entitled to get some provisional orders, and in particular an order to stop the further assault on Gaza, is based on two things. One, the extent and nature of the incredible harm that has been done to the Palestinian people. Their homes have been destroyed, their universities, their schools, their hospitals, their cultural centers, their entire infrastructure has been damaged. South Africa says, first and foremost, this is evidence of a genocidal attempt. I think we can add to that the fact that Palestinians in Gaza have been displaced. 60–70% plus of the population has been compelled to move from their homes to so-called safe areas, where in fact we understand they're not even safe. The second, that shows the scale of the problem. We contend that that shows an intention to